Imagine a curse so terrible it follows you beyond the grave, twisting you into a monster forced to feast on the very thing you once were. This isn't just a horror story. It's the chilling legend of the Jikininki, the human-eating ghosts of Japan. What could a person do in life to deserve such a gruesome, eternal punishment? The answer is more unsettling than you think. Jikininki, which literally translates to human-eating ghosts, are spirits from Japanese Buddhist folklore. They are the tormented souls of greedy, selfish, and godless individuals. In life, they hoarded wealth, lived in excess, and never shared a crumb with the needy or made offerings at the temple. As a karmic consequence for their avarice, they are reborn into a state of perpetual, agonizing hunger, a hunger that can only be satisfied by consuming human corpses. Picture this. By day, a Jikininki might look almost human, though grotesque and decaying, capable of speech and rational thought. They retain the memories of their former lives, a constant reminder of the choices that led them to this hellish existence. But when night falls, a monstrous transformation takes hold. They become ghastly apparitions, their eyes glowing with a desperate, ravenous light. Driven by an insatiable appetite, they are drawn to fresh graves and the sites of recent deaths. With supernatural speed and strength, they claw their way through the earth, unearthing the newly buried. They devour not just the flesh, but sometimes the grave goods as well, desperate to fill an emptiness that can never be filled. After their grim meal, they are left with nothing but profound self-loathing and remorse. They despise what they've become, yet they are powerless to resist the nightly craving. This cycle of hunger, feasting, and regret is their eternal damnation. They are often depicted wailing in despair, their cries a mix of agony and shame that echo through the night. One of the most famous tales involves a traveling priest named Muso Kokushi. One night, while journeying through the mountains of Mino province, he sought shelter in a lonely hermitage where an old priest lived. The old priest warned Muso not to stay, but seeing no other option, Muso remained. Late that night, the old priest passed away. As Muso began the funeral rites, a horrifying, shadowy figure burst into the hut, devoured the old priest's body and the offerings, and then vanished. The next day, Muso spoke to the local villagers, who were terrified of the hermitage. They told him the old priest had actually died long ago. Seeking answers, Muso found the village where the priest had once lived. There, the headman confessed, he was that priest's spirit, now a Jikininki. He had been a greedy priest who only cared for the business of funerals, pocketing the money without any real compassion. He begged Muso to perform a sagaki ceremony, a ritual to feed the hungry ghosts, to free his soul from its torment. Muso agreed, and through his prayers, the Jikininki was finally able to find peace and release from his gruesome curse. The legend of the Jikininki serves as a powerful cautionary tale, deeply rooted in Buddhist teachings about greed, karma, and the consequences of our actions. It is a stark reminder that a life lived only for oneself can lead to an afterlife of unimaginable horror. It urges compassion, charity, and respect for both the living and the dead. So, the next time you hear a strange noise in a graveyard at night, perhaps it's just the wind, or perhaps it's the sorrowful cry of a hungry ghost, forever paying the price for a life of greed. Thanks for journeying into the shadows with us. If you enjoyed this dive into Japanese folklore, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tales from the dark side of mythology. Let us know in the comments which legend we should explore next.